I mean, it's a senseless act. Anyone that would do such a thing is senseless. And, you know, there's really, I don't know any other way to describe it.
Breaking news tonight as gunfire erupts yet again in Cincinnati. Good evening, everybody. 5 people are shot in one location. One of the victims is 3 years old.
The shooting happened at Hewitt and Hackberry in Evanston, and that is where we find Local 12's Brad Underwood with the breaking details. Brad, what have you learned?
Well, good evening, Rob and Cammie. Still at the crime scene here at Hewitt and Fairfield. Investigators still on the scene. They've put down their evidence markers since the last time that we gave you a live update. At least 15 evidence markers that I've seen here at the intersection of Hewitt and Fairfield. A very large crime scene, several streets, intersections blocked off all the way down to Hackberry, Kinney, as well as Spokane. But this shooting happened around 8:30, according to Interim Police Chief Elliot Isaac talking with us earlier. 5 people shot, 4 of them male adults, and we did learn that the 3-year-old shot is a boy. Mentioning the crime scene out here, we were told that the victims were hanging outside one of the apartment buildings over here at Fairfield and Hewitt, and that's when the shooting took place. And right now still a lot of details police are gathering as far as who is responsible for this shooting.
Very limited suspect information, just a report of a dark 4-door colored vehicle. We have investigators here on scene from our criminal investigation section and from District 2 working the scene, just in attempts to find who committed this senseless act.
Again, police still processing the scene. They're going to be here for quite some time, and we were told earlier by the interim police chief that 2 of the victims in this shooting actually transported themselves to the hospital. The others were transported by fire. Rob and Cammie, and you might remember back in the spring, about the same time that the summer safety plan was talked about and introduced, there was a quadruple shooting just 1 block away from where we are tonight on Hewitt, where 2 of those victims ended up dying. Reporting live in Evanston tonight, Brad Underwood, Local 12 News.
Brad, do you have any information on the conditions of the victims, or any of them life-threatening?
We do, according to the interim police chief, as well as Captain Bailey, who we spoke with earlier. All are non-life-threatening injuries. The little boy, the 3-year-old, was shot in the leg, and the police do expect him to be treated and released this evening.
All right, good enough. Brad Underwood, thank you.
Other news.